Hey beautiful people, I'm Fara Brown and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are good and I hope you guys are doing amazing. Honestly, I'm so excited to be here with you guys again. I had to slow myself down because I felt like I was running out of breath and I also felt like I was going super duper fast. Yes, I am wearing clothes. I've got a tank top on, so don't worry, I am not naked. This is not a channel for explicit stuff. But yes, I'm wearing clothes, so if you guys are wondering, I'm so sorry. It's just that it's incredibly hot right now at the moment. But yes, thank you to all my returning subscribers. I don't believe we had new subscribers this week. I'm praying to God that the numbers will increase. For some reason, there seems to be a standstill. So for all my returning subscribers, please, I appreciate you. I love you guys so much. But if you can do me a favor, be sure to share my video. Be sure to tell your friends, your family members about this girl right here, Fara Brown baby. As you can see from the title, today we are talking about creating intentional decisions. But if you want to hear what I have to say in today's video, keep on watching. So as you guys know, I do like to give a background story as to why I came up with a video, or the reason for my video, the reason me discussing things with you in this video. I feel like I'm all over the place. But yes, you guys know that I like to give a background story to majority of my videos. And this week I found myself speaking to one of my girlfriends and I found myself telling her off actually. And I wanted to bring it to you guys because I'm guilty of what she has done. But I was just checking her a little bit, you know, just being a little sis to her, you know. Little sisters can advise big sisters, and big sisters can also definitely advise little sisters. But this lady, I love her so much. And I saw on Instagram a few times she was, you know, just posting a lot of shady comments. And I believe she was posting shady comments. I say I believe. She was posting shady comments towards an ex-partner without saying too much because I don't want to get into her business. And I did say to her, can I discuss this on my channel? And she said absolutely, so long as you don't mention my name. So I appreciate you for allowing me to share this because I feel like it's something that all women do, even men too, and I'm so guilty of this, and it could even be within a friendship where, you know, a friend has hurt you, or an ex has hurt you, or family members hurt you, and then you find all these memes, or you find all these quotes, especially the quotes, and you post them up, and you're deliberately, you know, posting it so that to get the attention of that person that's hurt you, that's you know, disappointed you or promised you something, and you know they haven't come to full tuition, or hasn't been there for you, do you understand, or hasn't fulfilled the purpose that they were supposed to fulfill in your life. Do you understand what I'm saying? So in this instance, we're talking about a relationship. So obviously she's broken up with her partner and everything like that. And she was posting, like, I'm telling you, like every single day. And I said to her, you know, before I used to see and I didn't say anything, but then I thought to myself, I'm not being a good friend to her, because at the end of the day, you know, this is not good and this is not positive and this is not, definitely not Christ-like. Do you understand? So the last time that I saw it, I spoke to her at length, and she was like, you know, half of the times that I post these things, he doesn't even see it anyway. And I said, okay, there you go. So why are you posting it? Do you understand? Why are you posting quotes that saying that, you know, I'm better off on my own, you know, just little things. If I can find some, I'll probably upload them and everything like that. And I said, if anything, you know, you're hurting yourself. He's looking at you. He's not even giving a damn. He's not even giving a toss. He's either moving on with his life, do you understand what I'm saying, on to the next or whatever. And you're here just being bitter, posting, hoping to see that he sees it. And listen, ladies, I have been there numerous of times. I am guilty of this, even to the point, yeah, where like, if he's not seen it, the subliminals, yeah, I will make sure that I re-upload it, do you understand? Hoping, because you know, I believe with Instagram it's like 24 hours or so. I re-upload, you know, and that was then, not now. I re-upload it to make sure that he can definitely see what I'm talking about. But you know, at the end of the day, I learned at the end of the day, listen, if somebody is supposed to be for you, they will definitely be for you. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's nothing that can quench it. There's nothing that can stop it. No evil eye, because there's a lot of talk about evil eye right now on social media, but no evil eye can, you know, say, okay, it's not going to happen for you. Do you understand? If he's meant to be, he will definitely be in your life. So how am I linking this with being intentional about making intentional decisions for yourself? Number one, if somebody's hurt you or somebody's disappointed you or whatever, listen, try your hardest to get over it and be intentional with the decision that you say to yourself that, you know what, at the end of the day, this person is not for me and I'm just going to move on to the next. And I don't mean onto the next in terms of getting under the next guy. No, I mean onto the next in terms of making sure that you're good and you're okay. Do you understand what I'm saying? Being intentional with the next decisions that you make for yourself in terms of making sure that, okay, reflecting back as to what happened and saying, you know what, this is not the type of person that I want for myself. The next person, by the grace of God, that comes my way, I want this person to be my husband. I want these certain qualities, you understand? And also make the conscious decision to actually make sure that you match up to the qualities that you're asking God for. Because a lot of the times, yeah, when we're believing God and we're trusting God for a partner and stuff like that, all these things are on the list that you're expecting for your man to have, for your husband to have. Some of these things, half of us women, we don't even have it. So who are we to be asking? Do you understand? Make sure that, you know, I know that God grants us the desires of our hearts and everything like that. And there are some things that we cannot completely achieve and everything like that, just because it's pure nature. But try and make sure that the level that you're asking God for, make sure that you're trying to get there or you're already there. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I think what I should have started from was the word intentional. What does the word intentional mean? You know, I like to do my Google search, and when I was doing my Google search, Google said being cautious. Do you understand? Being conscious of the decisions that you're making. It also writes being deliberate, calculated, conscious, I said again, done on purpose, intended, planned, meant, considered, studied, knowing, witful, wanton, purposeful, yes, preconceived, predetermined. So being intentional with your decision making and being intentional with your life. Do you understand? This video is not just to talk about, you know, what my friend went through and everything like that, and you know, she was being upset, because that's not being intentional. Just, it is being intentional in a way, but in a negative way. So we're talking about positive decision making. Do you understand? Making positive intentional decisions. That feels like a mouthful, doesn't it? But I hope you're catching what I'm trying to say. Being intentional with your life. Do you understand? I know that, you know, at the end of the day, we can't plan everything. Do you understand? And God is the Alpha and the Omega. But the Bible does say that if you commit your ways unto Him, He will surely make a way for you. Do you understand? So being intentional with your decision and aligning it with what God says for your life. Do you understand? So how are the ways that we could be intentional for our lives in terms of focusing on the good and positive things like your career, what you want to achieve in your career, if you're studying, what you want to, the grades that you want to achieve in your courses or your exams and everything like that, the things that you're setting in place for your future. For example, this YouTube channel, I'm being intentional, even though I feel like I'm not getting the results and I'm not where I want to be right now in my YouTube channel. I'm being intentional because at the end of the day, I'm sowing a seed and believing and trusting God that at the end of the day, that I will reap the benefits of this seed that I'm sowing. So I'm being intentional by making sure that I upload a video. I'm planning the videos that I want to upload. Do you understand? I'm studying and looking and researching different things that I can talk to you and discuss about you. Do you understand? So yes, guys, I really, really want each and every one of us to be intentional with our decision making. We have to be. It's the only way, by the grace of God, that we will succeed. Do you understand? If we're being intentional, if we're doing things done purposefully. So try your hardest to be intentional. Stop thinking about things that are just not going to produce anything that is good, but rather just cause you pain, cause you heartache, cause you to be so negative and bitter. When you're all of those things, how on earth will you succeed? How on earth will you achieve? You understand? Another thing that I said to my friend, I said, listen, let me tell you something here. You don't know who's looking at you. So always put your best foot forward. Do you understand? So that means, okay, all these negative subliminals that you're trying to reach at him, just like I'm seeing it, God knows how many followers she has, they are also seeing it. Men are seeing it, women are seeing it. And in regards to men, men will say, you know, when they see something like, they're just like, is this how she reacts? Is this how she responds to when things are not necessarily going her way? That's wrong. That's ridiculous. Do you understand? And maybe somebody's looking at my sister, do you know what I mean? And saying, okay, she's a real cutie, because she's a cutie. She's a cutie, all right. But, you know, how would they approach it if they say, okay, this is what they always see about her all the time? You understand? So like I said, let's be intentional with our decision making in every single thing that we do. Let's be intentional and let's be conscious, okay? It's all about sowing good seeds. I said for the remaining 6 months of this year, as for me, I have to be intentional with my decision making and I have to be conscious. And I also want you guys to be also. So guys, I love you guys for watching. Be sure to share my video, people. Honestly, I would really, really appreciate if you shared it. Like it by pressing the thumbs up button, and also subscribing to my channel as well, and asking other people to subscribe, and comment down below. That comment section is looking hella empty, but by the grace of God, I know that you guys will comment. So I love you guys for watching. Take care. Bye.